Music going. Stream set. Welcome, welcome.
Hello. I'm currently in a hotel room in London.
Oh.
It's
So
a random place to be.
yeah, I'm seeing people. So I might. I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna just unlock my laptop.
Most of today's session will be Theater of the Mind, but I will have the starting map and another map for you all today, I think. Worst case, we can...
It's D&D time.
Mhm.
Hold on, I'm opening Fantasy
Woo.
Grounds.
I'm just joining.
I woke up like an hour ago. Good morning.
Mood.
What? Damn.
Literally 6 a.m. moment.
Is it really 6 a.m. for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that for you. Sorry.
Our players roughly divide the globe into thirds, so...
I thought that we had like vast majority UK at this point, or like EU zones.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Am I the only American other than Zach?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Which is, by the way,
Sad
great that this is at 11 p.m.
Just sad eagle noises coming from the map background.
Yeah, it's midnight
Sad
for
eagle
me.
noises.
So...
Evil, more like evil noises because you're making us stay up late. Evil noises.
True.
Get fucked.
No,
Explode.
actually, I blame Alex for that, cause time zones.
Yeah, can we
It
kill
would-
Alex?
It's true. It's true. No, it's fair.
We made a group work.
Yeah. I mean, your loss. You have to wake up early for this, I guess. But also,
But here's the thing: is for my new job, I'm up at like 45 minutes to 5. Like I'm up that early in
Fair.
the morning every morning, so it's like whatever.
yeah, the same for uni when I have uni at 8. So yeah.
Hey Zach, quick question.
Certainly.
How do I find my spells in Fantasy Grounds?
So
I've been
if...
keeping like my like character sheet open, but I'm like, there should be a way that I can see my spells.
Yes, it'll be under the last tab, the Actions tab.
Oh shit! I didn't check for updates.
Oh shit!
Should have
I
checked
don't
for
have it on-
updates.
I don't even have it installed on this PC. Give me a minute. Speed
Oh.
run.
Like I say, worst case, you can always open the stream for our maps and act as though it's Theater of the Mind and use it as reference.
Oh yeah, there is an update. Oh god.
Should be a pretty small one.
There's an update? How do you find that shit? Hello?
You hit look for update.
True.
I
Oh.
didn't look, but I am in, so.
Totally.
Yeah, sometimes it will bug out if like you didn't update, but sometimes it will also just still work if you didn't update. Fantasy Grounds is funky like that.
Yeah.
Look for updates. Thing.
Fantasy Grounds
Mhm.
should sponsor us.
True. That's so real.
It's quite a small group, if I remember correctly, though. I don't feel the money.
It's a pretty small team.
No one tell Gangry that I'm skipping a support meeting to be here.
I'm telling them right now. I'm DMing them.
You know, Chloe's played in my games before. They'd understand.
I'd be like, hey, love you all, great team.
There we go. Okay. Not me Googling where is the update button in Fantasy Grounds and then going to images. Because I couldn't see it, but it was just right there.
I so get that.
I feel dumb.
Please, oh my god.
Maybe if I'm just a little dumb, my dice rolls will be good today.
It's a little bit silly.
Just a little silly goofy.
I can
We like
confirm
rules.
that's how it worked for me. Let you hop in as you can. Map out here.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's right. I remember now.
And as we're about to get started here, I'll give you all a minute to catch up, certainly. Would anyone like to give a recap of what happened last time?
Mm.
I'm gonna let someone else yap because I like to yap. So
God, I don't even remember anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm sleepy.
But basically, from memory, we were basically trying to negotiate with this creature. And the last thing that I remember is Yarsh casting cure wounds, I think it was, as it was about to eat food. And yeah, that's the last thing I remember.
Indeed. Last time, you all entered into the scene with one stranger being towed along with the whale that was brought in, a sign of good luck, favor from the god Rika. You were called in by the elders after completing a number of little duties and just relaxing a little bit, where you were asked to help select the sacrifice for Ragak this year, and were told that it would not be an elder this year in hopes of changing something to appease the angry god. It was one of you. It was Arkan.
It's so lucky, totally.
True.
And you were all asked to accompany Arkan along the holy path to collect a tree as part of the sacrifice. Making your way after about a day's travel down the holy path, you hold up in a old stone building crumbling around you, learned a couple small things about it. And during the night, I believe there was some roaring herd, and eventually a maimed polar bear coming by your camp was noticed. People were woken up, used some magic to speak with it. And yours is now attempting to cure its wounds. So, yours. Would you make me an animal handling check?
Animal handling check, certainly.
It's eating a bit of food that you left in front of it, but it does seem to notice as you reach your hand out towards it.
Oof.
And then it lifts its head before you touch it, baring its teeth.
wait, I'm so confused. I can't see the map.
Oh, here. I would accidentally put it out before you were fully loaded in.
Thank you.
It growls slightly. Just a
Was it
low.
I or? Ooh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, yours is very deliberate and non-threatening with their action, showing that it's, not going to hurt it.
Hmm. Leans down and picks up the little block of meat.
Hmm.
If anyone else wants to get involved, you're certainly welcome to.
There was
Uh,
someone speaking to it before, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm. Connie has the ability to speak to the creature.
yours also has the ability to speak with animals as well, if necessary.
I have hold on.
I'm still trying to get into the campaign. Sorry, how do I join again?
You go to join a campaign, and you can look
Mhm.
for search by GM. You can type in ZACK, Zach, and I
If
should
you've
be the
already
only
been
one
in
with
it,
the
it'll-
game.
Yeah, since you've already been in it, it'll just pop up at the top.
New machine.
I have animal friendship.
Mhm.
But I don't know if animal friendship would know that I just casted a spell on it to make it be my friend. So I'd rather not get this large polar bear really mad.
You
I don't know. I think ours is about to get it very mad.
you imagine it might be able to tell while you're casting it if it's not distracted in some way, but once you've cast it, that won't matter. Hopefully.
Mm. Good lord.
Mm. Who was speaking with it last again? Sorry.
Connie. Conifer.
Ah, that's
Conifer.
right.
Yeah, Conifer was the one that was talking to it and like relaying to us what the fuck was happening.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move Zuria because she would be like, why the fuck is he walking out? Because she can't see anything.
Certainly.
She's like, why are you walking? Where are you
What are
going?
you doing? Yeah.
She's like, the cold's getting in. Where are you going?
The cold's getting in the door.
The door.
Close the
Our door just got up and walked away. What the heck? I don't get it. I want to cast animal friendship, but I don't know. Did we cast
Yeah.
like a? Did you cast like a healing thing on him?
No.
No.
Pulled away before he could.
Got it.
He finishes its
Can
little
you-
morsel.
Zuria will turn to Conifer and say, can you ask it if it wants to be healed?
I think she's still dealing with the laptop.
Oh. Damn.
A wind catches it.
Apologies.
No worries.
Just what's the password again? Sorry.
I think is it inside chat?
Yeah.
I think it was inside chat. Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe not.
I might have put it in the main chat.
Okay.
someone could grab that up and put it
Yeah, I'm
in.
terribly
Oh,
sorry.
I should be. Actually, I forget how I have things set up these days.
I'm looking for where it would be.
Believe it is.
Yeah. There, it's like right there. Oops.
Oh,
Thank you.
Mhm.
I pinged the message in chat, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Mhm. But yes, I'll take a moment to describe the situation outside. Erzh, you had reached forwards, ready to cast the spell, but you need to touch it in order to do so. It noticed, pulled away, bit with a little bit of meat on the ground. It's keeping a distance, it seems wary of you. Not ready to attack, but wary.
Cure Wounds is.
Fair enough.
I'd rather not use a second level spell. Because I could do like a. I could do aid, but it's second level, and I don't want to use it yet, just in case one of you starts dying.
And there's a map for you. It growls something. You understand what it's saying, of course, Conifer. It says, Erzh.
Persia? Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Yeah. Its growl was in a guttural tone, of course, but Erzh. Yeah.
Persia.
So,
Hmm.
so Zarir asked Conifer if Conifer can ask it if it wants to be healed or not.
Okay. I could, that makes sense. Connie, quietly, gently, sort of as gentle of a tone as possible, asks the injured polar bear, do you wish to feel better? To be healed?
You can heal other wounds.
Other wounds.
Hmm.
What does that mean?
There is creatures, shadow like Erzh.
I think Persia's its name.
Okay, that would make sense.
That's like sense.
Shadowed?
They attacked. Small shadow creature.
I see.
I killed them. They stuffed something in my eye.
Oh.
I. Hmm.
And of course, if you want to relay anything, Gani, feel free. This is growls to everyone else right now.
Okay. So I can sort of, I'll try and whisper. I'll kind of try and whisper. I guess it's obviously a bit windy, but I'll try.
Mhm.
It's saying there's something that was attacking it. That was something else out there. It has a name, Berger. Berger. That's correct.
Persia.
Berger
P.
P.
with an E. Erzh.
P.
Oh, with a P.
You would recognize what it was saying. It was saying Erzh,
Erzh.
which is one of the gods.
Oh,
Oh, the wolf. Oh, right. Right. Sorry, I am so stupid.
No, it's session
I'm
2.
so sorry. I
You
only
bitch.
Don't worry.
Sorry, sorry.
I'm like I've been like thinking, what on earth is he talking about? And then I've just realized like I finally got the Equal Tribe up on my laptop just now, and I'm like, oh no, I'm stupid and wasted so much time.
It's all good.
Okay.
Don't worry. This is session 2.
Yeah, so he's obviously looking at me, sort of seeing that Erzh being obviously Wolf God, God of the Woods. So I obviously was wanting to speak to him specifically about Erzh. I remember literally towards the end of the last session. So okay, that makes sense then.
Oh yeah,
there's-
and there's like a wolf character standing
explains
right
why
in front
he's
of
a little
him.
wary.
also there's a wolf character standing right in front of him, which is like, interesting.
well, odd, but it's okay.
He just
He doesn't-
die.
He does not seeming to get on with wolves from the look of it, is he?
Yours doesn't take offense to this, like at all.
So presumably, okay. So just a second. So something's gone very wrong with him and like wolves, obviously.
Clearly.
Seemingly, right? Like, it appears that he's probably been like. That's probably why he's messed up now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, a wolf pack against a polar bear. Polar bears are strong, but it's not a wolf pack. So.
No, it's just yours.
So, I'd say we probably should move into just heal him then. He said he would allow us to heal.
Was it?
Well, he like
Oh yeah, he kind of dodged, didn't he?
he dodged it,
Yeah,
so you're gonna
he-
have to tell him that
Yeah.
Yars needs to touch him to be able to heal him. I would cast aid, but I don't want to use a second level spell slot.
That is.
Only got 2 of them.
Yeah, that's a dangerous call.
Yes, you would need to tell them in order to heal you, we have to touch you.
Okay, then Connie goes and sort of lowers her speech to in order for you to be healed, yours needs to place hand on you. So I'm trying, she's trying to be careful with the word touch.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so there you go.
And now I'm going to have you make me a persuasion check at advantage, because you can actually talk to it.
That is useful. So that would be advantage, and then what is that?
It'll be.
What is my persuasion?
I believe your persuasion appears to be a +0.
That's fine then. So it's just an advantage roll.
Mm-hmm.
D20.
Yep. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh,
Well, shit. I mean, sorry, Darn.
The bear shifts a little bit and says, "No, not the child of Erzh."
Oh,
Okay.
so it's a racist pot. No, I'm joking.
I'm really fucking glad. Sorry. I mean, I'm really
I have healing
damn
hands.
glad
I do
that
too.
I have not said that Connie is like very much Erzh coded with how she is dressed, how she
Mhm,
looks,
mhm.
etc. So it is a very good thing that she has guessed by context clues that this would be a terrible thing to bring up right now, and thus is not going to.
Would
because that could have gone very poorly.
would Connie relay that to us in here?
I mean, she
Yeah.
probably will the moment that this is over. But I imagine right now that would potentially cause more issues than it would solve.
Well, if you relate it to me, I don't look like a wolf. So, and I'm a cleric, so I can always walk out and like, it's not gonna understand me probably.
Okay, so I imagine, okay, so the problem is even here, like, okay, so saying Erzh in bear is different from me saying Erzh in common, right?
You currently have magic. You could use a very light code. Yeah, we can say it's different. Sure, yeah, why not?
Okay, so I'm going to point at my chest. And so like two fingers pointing at my chest. Like Connie's gonna point two fingers at chest. It'll go mouth to Zarir, Erzh.
Zarir's gonna look at you very
Woods.
confused.
I
She doesn't
am
understand. Okay.
with Erzh. And I am with Erzh. Like sort of I am with Erzh. Sort of point two fingers pointing at the chest to sort of clarify that we
I
wolf
don't.
like and then bear. Okay.
I don't understand what the hell you're trying to tell me.
Don't
I'm-
worry, keep going.
You're
I imagine that this is kind like Connie's obviously having like two conversations right now. And she's trying to figure out how to clarify this. And then
Meanwhile,
point
while
at the
this is
bear.
going on, Yaris is just backing away slowly.
Yeah.
That lets you. It
pointing
seems
at-
like the food you gave it made it at least not think you're trying to attack it.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
she's pointing out. Basically, she's trying to use sign language, but as idiots. So
Zarir's like
she's pointing-
squinting her eyes, just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
She's saying Agark. So this polar bear does not like Erzh. Probably said a bit quieter, but oh well.
Okay.
Um,
Zarir's just like, I'm not Erzh.
Can I?
I'm not Erzh.
That would make life a lot
Oh my
easier, I
God.
believe.
Can I take a closer look at its eye still from a distance?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Oh, perception. Not persuasion, perception. There we go.
Yeah, even with the -1 there. You've gotten to get close to it. You've seen where it's bleeding from. Of everyone here, you're the most familiar with any of that right now. There appears to be something stuck in its eye, like someone slammed it into it.
Oh, like an object.
Nothing large, quite small. It looks to be some kind of bone.
Oh,
Well, baby.
the baby. While that's going on, Conifer is still trying to tell Zarir, and Zarir's just like, but I'm not. And then she kind of like looks down at herself, like, I'm not a. No. What? She's gonna just like shake her head and walk up to Yaris and kind of just like put her hand on like his shoulder and kind of like scooch him a little bit so she can actually like step out.
Okay.
She's finally seeing the polar bear and her eyes just go wide, like, okay, hey buddy.
It looks at you as you approach.
She'll put her hand out and kind of like she doesn't know if it can understand her,
I'll be
but
right back.
she'll put her hand out and say, can I heal you?
It turns back to you, designated translator Connie. What are they
So-
saying?
Would she be able to heal you?
Child of a cool gift bringers. Yes.
She'll just wait for confirmation. She's still just kinda,
At this
like,
point,
frozen.
Connie then gives a thumbs up and a sort of gesturing with the hands to be like, yeah, go.
Sweet.
Seems like
This is over.
between Connie and yours, it's been calmed down enough. It'll let you approach.
Okay. Zarir walks up to it, and she will cast Cure Wounds.
And the flesh around its eye seals and forms, pushing out 2 tiny little objects that clunk to the ground. It's properly formed now. Its eye is fully properly formed. It blinks. There's still blood around it. The wound is sealed.
I love polar bears, bro. She'll like gently smile as she tries to like crouch down to the ground real slow to pick up, or like at least can she like see what it is? Like, is it just regular bone or?
It appears to be 2 small bone dice.
Oh, that's not ominous.
Fuck. Can I pick it up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll just like reach down and pick it up.
The bear starts to turn away. It makes a growling noise to most of you. And again, to Connie, you'll understand it says, "You have my thanks. I will not eat all of your food in return."
That's good.
Let's go.
Yarish eats a meat square.
The bear is leaving.
Is that our rations? They're just.
It's the
Is
ones.
that-
It's some of the ones he stole earlier. It's the extra one he has on him. He has one
Okay,
more
I'm
left.
Like, is our rations just like cubes of meat, like perfectly cut cubes?
Could you imagine?
They are
like,
now.
like Turkish delight size cubes of meat. Yeah, this is just popping them like candy. Like, hey guys, what's that?
God, I want Turkish delight now.
I'm back. Where'd the polar bear go?
Vane, you kind of pull up in and peek around the edge again, and the bear's
We
gone.
all got killed by the bear.
We're good. It's just-
Okay,
What?
sorry.
Yeah, no,
So
sorry.
where's the polar bear gone?
We were able to heal it, and it left us with food.
Aw. That's sweet, actually.
Zarir will like walk up to Yaris because like out of everyone, he's the most like he's the one she trusts the most at the moment, and hold out her hand to like show the dice.
Mm.
And then just shrugs and closes her hand. And just like puts it in her pocket.
Would Yaris know what those dice are?
You've seen things like them made before,
Hmm.
but now that you have a closer look, you two and anyone else who's watching, really, I mean, there's not much to look at in here.
Yeah.
You can tell that the inlay of them isn't just carved, it's set with platinum. Like some kind of shiny
Oh.
metal. Extremely
Damn.
rare.
Ooh.
You may have never seen something like that if you've never been out of a cool.
Zarir's
Hmm.
like, what the hell is this?
Hey Bard,
Would-
welcome by the stream.
This is curious. Would Yaris know what platinum looked like?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. But it's shiny, and that's cool.
It's shiny.
Ooh, shiny. She puts it in
like
her pocket.
shiny
Why'd you
things.
take the shiny away?
They won't be in their
Bunch of
pocket for
silly
long.
goobers.
There's 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything different about both of them? Or are they like exactly the same?
They look almost exactly the same.
Okay.
Yaris suggests probably not rolling them, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if they've got magic or not.
Ooh. That's a
That's
good.
I don't think we have a like detect detect magic thing.
I don't.
I do not either.
Mhm.
1 second. I don't
I
have
can-
my spells in here.
Hey
Oh,
Travis,
Last
welcome over.
last tab actions.
Yeah, no.
How'd Carlyon's stream go?
Spells.
Yep.
Is there nothing in...
Spell.
is it?
Did you just call me spellless?
Yeah.
No spellless. No,
Do you
no
have a
attack
character
rolls.
sheet at least?
Hmm?
I was asking if they had a D&D like a D&D Beyond character sheet.
No. I just have a character sheet. Not a D&D Beyond though.
Well, you can look at that and see
Oh.
what spells you have.
Yeah.
Why? Did I just miss your spells?
I ate
Yeah.
them. No, I'm joking.
Go back.
What the hell?
I'll fix
Hey,
that
what the
right
dog
away.
doing?
My apologies.
It's okay.
What the hell? Why'd you eat them?
Arkan is going to hop down to those two and just simply ask, what are you looking at?
Zarira will like pull her hand back out of her pocket because this entire time she's not let go of the dice. She's just held them in her pocket. She'll pull them back out of her pocket and open her hand to like show them the dice.
It's probably the
Um,
wisest. It's probably the wisest thing to be doing because Yarosh will just sleight of hand them at some point.
Oh. Dice. Do you find them on the ground, or was it what
Come
fell
out of the
out?
polar bear's eye.
They're rather shiny. Okay. That's normal.
Zarira will just like nod in agreement, like, yeah, normal.
Yeah.
And there in the back of her head, she's like, "Oh God, what has she got into?
Yeah.
Normal?"
Literally,
Okay.
literally, Yars is like, yeah, could be whittling something right now at home. But now there's just polar bear eye dice.
What class is Arkin?
Arkan is a ranger.
Okay, I wasn't sure. We have 2 rangers,
I think so. Yeah, I think Yaris is right.
2 rangers, 2 bards, a cleric, and then what the hell are you? A rogue?
Me?
Paladin.
Yeah, Yaris.
No, Yaris is a ranger.
Yaris is a ranger. Conifer is a ranger as well.
Oliver's a paladin, I think.
Oh, they act like a ranger. It's what I'm
Three
trying to
rangers
figure
and a
out.
bard.
I'm
Three
trying
rangers
to
and a bard sounds like a bad joke.
Sounds like the beginning of a magic.
3 rangers and 2 bards, yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out like what our like class situation looks like.
Connie is the paladin that pretends she's a ranger.
I love that for you.
Oath of Ancients.
Okay, so you're a tank.
Do you know if is there anything special with these dice? Is there like any thoughts?
other than the precious
rare-
metal inlay.
Zavir will look down at him and then look back up and say, "Shiny."
I don't know.
She's just
Arkan
kinda like...
just kind of shrugs. He hasn't seen
Yeah.
paladin before either. So
We're both just like shrugging, like, eh. Can I make an Arcana check? Like, because I can't do detect magic. I don't have it.
Yeah, you
Perhaps-
can
Thank
just
you.
try
Just
to
like a-
interpret the mysteries.
Okay, I'll just do like an Arcana, like a flat Arcana check. Come here, blue dice. Wow. Fuck. God.
If there are mysteries in these, you're pretty sure they're related to why they were stuffed in a bear's eyes. You don't know anything else.
Okay. She's still holding them out,
But
just in case
I would say-
anyone wants to look at them.
I'm seeing all these rolls. I'm like,
survived.
oh, it's gonna be
Good.
one of these sessions.
It's gonna be one of them sessions. Sorry, y'all. Y'all ain't getting very good healing if we get into a fight. Not my fault.
Oh, I'm glad
I
it's
think that's
fun.
gonna be the least of our problems.
Yeah.
did the polar bear say who put it in its eye? Arkan says, like, trying to get his head around the fact that this even happens.
Zarira like turn to Conifer
Sorry. Could you repeat 1 second? My brain has stopped working. It's very late. Sorry. Could you repeat? Sorry,
good.
Zinra?
Arkin just asked the rear, do we know who stuffed the dice into the polar bear's eye? So Zarir, obviously not knowing what the hell the polar bear said other than turns turns to Conifer. Like, turns her head over her shoulder, just like looking back at you. Like, you heard that, right?
Yeah, so... Right, sorry, there you go. Thank you very much. Connie sort of... At this point has just been, like, I've just realized has been squatting for, like, probably about an hour to an hour. Anyway, she's, like, she looks over at Arkin and basically explains the situation of... He seems to have a deep dislike for Erzh in terms of what has been done to him. It is almost certain that whatever happened to him was done through the wolf, like through something to do with the wolf. At least from what I can gather.
Godly arguments. Okay. Perhaps it's best if we try to stay out of that somewhat. As much as we can. I'd rather not have anything messed up the
Yaris
pilgrimage.
is secretly concerned about what he's hearing.
It is troubling. I am lucky that I did not admit that I was also a Erzh. Very lucky.
Arkin just kind of like smiles awkwardly, like he doesn't really know what to say at this point.
Keanu turns over in their sleep. Oh, please. I was going to use this as a transition, but...
I was going to say, Yvain? How do I say your character's name?
Yvain. Yeah.
Yvain, okay. Since you have your spells now, do you have, like, detect magic, or no?
No.
Okay,
Perhaps.
that's fine.
Perhaps Arkin does.
Okay.
I've been
Go
trying
ahead.
to hint it, sorry.
No, you're fine. They're still just out in the open. Zarisha's just waiting to make sure everyone's gotten a look at them before she puts it back in her pocket.
He doesn't
Don't
really
drop
have a
them.
reason to, sadly, but as a character, he'll cast it, yeah.
Absolutely. You focus in, and you can see light bleeding off the dice in one of the many colors, which tells you it is some kind of divination magic, magic of seeing, magic of knowing.
Arkin just kind of looks slightly concerned. I believe that divination magic was the polar bear being tracked. Are we now being tracked?
What is divination magic?
Magic of seeing and knowing. It's like future
Great.
telling.
Oh, okay.
They're fortune-telling dice. God damn it.
You're definitely not getting these now.
Yours.
Put it back in her pocket.
How long until Yaris was just poke this head out because they want to know, see how long until sunrise, if they can see the sunrise.
You're probably still a couple hours out. It's only been one night. You all could get an early start if you'd like. Or you could rest a while longer.
Huh. What does everyone want to do?
Zaria's just walking with you guys. She does not care whether we stay or we go. So, she's just like, I'm following y'all.
Perhaps we should wait until morning.
Mm-hmm. Whatever's out there, it did that to a polar bear. That's probably a good idea.
We can't see. It's the middle of the night. The wind is hot.
Well,
like the wind has
Speak
died down.
for yourself, but yes, fair enough.
Zach, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The sleep that Zarir had, would it be a short rest or a long rest?
You all would have had a long rest.
Cool. Okay, that means I have my channel divinity stuff. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had enough rest. I'm still awake, to be honest. Don't think I'll be able to get sleep after that.
Keanu rolls over again.
Are you like spinning the card? You're spinning the square too. I love that.
Then perhaps a middle ground is taken. Some time can be used to prepare by those who are awake and not willing to sleep any longer, or not able to sleep any longer. While those who are actively sleeping and those who want to get a little more sleep, like, say, the person who was on watch.
Oops. I think at this point Connie would very quietly probably shuffle over to the corner, maybe over here, and just sort of quietly collapse and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Honk shoe.
You can get a bit more sleep between the few of you who need it. And then head out at
Good
the
night,
very
sweet
earliest dawn. Oh, yeah.
Yaris is a crisscross applesauce over here.
All
I
right.
imagine like Elaine just going over to Connie like I don't know. Literally just going, good night, sweet princess. Not actually, but
Goofuses.
she'd probably kill him.
I mean, that implies she's able to hear.
Tuck her into bed.
With what blanket? Just more snow.
Yes.
It's a whale blanket.
We probably got
Damn
like
it.
she probably has like, you know, a few pelts or something.
Me waking
Yeah.
up my hotel with just yelling "God damn it" after hearing "whale blanket" for the 500th time.
like a great prophet once said, well blankets will make you feel better.
Did you say that in
It's true.
character?
No.
Okay. It's not to say, if you said that in character, Zarir is going to walk out the door. It's like, I'm out.
Go running after the follower. Hey, actually.
To be fair,
I'm
that
killing
is
you.
something. That is something Yvain would probably say. Not gonna lie.
That's why I had to ask, because I was like, Zarir's about to just go back to the to the elders and go, please don't make me do this.
Eventually, the
She-
sun does peak over the horizon.
She's gonna just like walk over here and just stand.
The Kajak is ready. I open to all of you. Leave whenever you wish to.
Someone stuff Kanu into the Kajak.
I don't think I'd be able to lift them. Apologies.
I'm sure if it was, could heave and
Wait,
hoe.
How strong is? Yeah, no.
We should be able to just like fit through this, because 2 of us have already walked through this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu
We don't need to move this stuff.
gets up and stumbles a little bit.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Oh. And
Oh.
they will stumble over to the Kajak and sit in it. They clearly
works.
have some kind of fever.
Oh.
Oh.
We should have taken a well blanket.
Which is a whole whale.
Sariri takes a deep breath, just like, don't say anything, don't say anything.
I mean,
The-
to be fair, they were in the frigid ocean. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Zarir will
surprised.
just like look at
Like I said, we
Keanu.
should have taken a well blanket.
Zarir will look at Keanu and just go, do you want to come with us or do you want to stay here and rest?
Okay. Take me with you.
Connie is still asleep.
Connie is in the corner still. Over here.
Connie's still asleep. Wait, I have a pan flute, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like carved of bone and tied together with sinew.
Cool. Yeah, no, he's gonna definitely walk up to her, just go and like go up to her ear and like fiddle a little melody right into her ear.
Oh.
Goddamn bards.
Sounds like hell.
How do I? I'm trying to do the. How do I do it again? I'm trying to remember how I did the spinny thing last time.
You click on it like I think yeah, you wait.
Hold shift.
I think it's
and then you
shift.
can
Oh yeah.
scroll wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a scroll wheel on this laptop. Damn it.
You've
Still, imagine just sort of spiraling and stumbling off of this bit. It's just sort of almost going straight into the wall.
Wrong.
Luckily, sort of catching herself. And just sort of looking at Yvonne and just sort of muttering, don't do that again.
Then don't oversleep again.
Just got some serious deja vu. In group
Oh, yeah?
3, one of the people was woken up. I think it was by like a horn though, instead of a pan flute, in the same location.
Oh.
Anyways,
It's crazy.
Okay.
begin your journey further along the holy path. Give you the overmap here. You guys were here. And you have a fair bit more journey with each other. Another day, and you get to an igloo that's been carefully set up. No one's been in it for a while, but the holy path is known and traveled on. A rest. Another day. And following the path of remaining trees, you will eventually come to a very small grove of sorts. The hills kind of coalesce around it, and there's another igloo set up, a slightly larger one, with maybe 30 or so trees standing here, none of them with any green to them. They're all long dead. Poking up out of the snow. And we'll be in Theater of the Mind for just a little bit here. The
Trick or
Kajak.
treat, I guess.
There you go. Yep.
These good enough. I've never seen one before, but I imagine them to be a bit more less decrepit.
They're dead, that's why.
Okay. Are dead ones good for a cock?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Will it?
Arkin's eye twitches just a tiny bit. Okay, fine, sure.
Ain't gonna find live ones around here.
You have some stone and bone tools that were packed up with your kajak. If you want to start chopping, you could also look in the igloo or just explore around if you don't think you're going to be of any help chopping.
I want to look in the igloo, personally, because she's like, this ain't my job. I was not the one that's going to be sacrificed. So she's very much like, I'm not being sacrificed, so I don't need to help with the tree.
Zarir heads over to the igloo, and you can kind of push your way inside. There's a little bit of a snow buildup around the front. You can kick it away. And the inside is currently cold, but this is relatively well furnished. There's almost 10 beds lining one half of the igloo. A little cooking pit. A number of chests for storage. One of which is made out of wood.
What time is it?
By the time you reach here, it is the evening.
Mm-hmm.
The sun will be setting in the next hour, maybe 2 hours.
Yaris joins
Sorry.
at the entrance to the igloo.
Certainly.
Yeah, Vayne is probably gonna, like, sit down inside and, like, just play a bit. Probably on his lyre.
Start plucking a little tune.
I can just.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Arkin. You good?
I was gonna say he's just gonna kind of stare at the tools, stare at the igloo, and just. What do I do?
Sit.
Sit. Is the tree gonna fall down by itself?
Oh. I mean, I'd suggest you rest a bit before you go chop down a tree. Like, we walked a bunch.
Okay, sure. And I can just follow everyone inside for a moment. They're obviously being rather tense.
Mm-hmm. You can get a fire going
Such a bad joke.
inside the igloo. Oh.
Yeah, I just...
Can I look
Will be-
inside the? Can I look inside the wooden chest?
Sure.
Is there anything in it?
You can kind of heave it open, it squeaks.
Minecraft chest moment.
Shut the hell up.
That's
I'm gonna punch you.
fair.
And inside is a number of blankets.
Are they what kind of blankets? No, I'm just sorry.
There are furs of various kinds. Formed there's polar bear, wolf, elk. There's even some smaller ones. Kind of stitched together.
But Yaris calls out, "Hey guys, found blankets. No whale blankets, unfortunately."
Zuri rolls her eyes.
I can just blinks like, did you expect to find a whole whale in there? That would be huge.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Zurir's parents have been on this path before, correct?
Yes, quite likely.
Is there a check that she can do to see if she sees anything like because obviously multiple people have been here. This is, the holy path. She knows, like, there have been people in and out of here. Can she, like, make some kind of a check to see if anything was left behind that maybe she remembers or recognizes that would be her parents?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Cool. Really hoping you said insight, because that was +1. It's just +2. All right, please. Damn it.
It's not a hard search. Looking around, you can check in some of the other chests, and one of them is filled with little trinkets, little carved, there's like little carvings of animals and people, and there's bits of fabric and a bow and
Are these carvings similar to the one
daggers.
Yaris does?
Yeah, they are actually.
Interesting.
And pulling through, you can pull something out that looks somewhat familiar. It's a bit of it's a bit of a like a thinned hide that's somewhat familiar to you. You don't know if it was theirs, but it might have been. Like a piece of a cloak.
We'll kind of just like hold it in her hand and like blink at it, like, okay. Then she'll look over at everyone else and go, "There's some cool shit in here." But she's definitely like closing her hand around the piece of fabric. Like, she doesn't want someone to be like, "Oh, cool, yoink." Like, she's definitely like, "I don't know why this seems familiar, but I don't want anyone else to have it." But she'll like stand up and back away just so everyone can like look at this chest.
If anyone wants to grab a trinket from the chest, you may.
Can you repeat again what's in there? I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I zoned out.
There's lots of like little carved people and animals, and there's like a couple of daggers and a bow. It's not strong, but and more bits of fabric from different kinds of cloaks and bits of clothing. Like, people have left stuff behind here.
Feels weird to take something because, like, probably was people that, like, went there too. Like, it's probably dead people. Feels weird to take stuff from dead people. Bed people. What?
Would Conover have like a look on his face that like shows that they're very uncomfortable with wanting to take something?
Yvain in this case.
Oh, Vane, sorry.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm asking because if Zarir notices like the expression on your face of like, "I'm very uncomfortable with taking things," Zarir would most likely like speak out to like comfort them, because Zarir is all about the
I mean, they would probably, like, furrow their brow at it.
okay.
But, like...
Yaris leaves one of his own carvings in the chest. He doesn't take.
That's cute.
I was going to say, Arkin takes one of the daggers and cuts like a bit of fabric from his cloak and pops that into his chest along with the dagger he took before.
Honestly, Vane probably would, like, also scribble up a little poem and put it in the chest.
Certainly.
What's the poem?
Okay. Let me write one real quick.
While they're writing the poem, Zarir will just like say softly, soft enough so that everyone hears, but she's not wanting to speak very loud. Of just like, it's good to keep memories alive of those who came before us, and it's good for us to put our memories inside as well. So thank you. As she puts the piece of fabric in her pocket.
So you have no idea what
I
this
think...
means, everyone, but the party's gonna collectively gain 5 concordance.
Ooh.
What's that mean?
Calling on the gods does not always require being a cleric in my world. Sometimes I'll ask for a concordance check, even from a cleric.
Concordance. Interesting.
What is concordance?
That's what I was wondering.
Basically, don't worry about it for now.
Cool.
It's a
Lit.
surprise tool
Cool.
for later. Everything gains +5 concordance.
We're gonna just yell out, Miska, Muska. What they call it.
Shut
Can I
the
get a
hell up. What
perception
the-
check from everyone?
Oh, okay.
What are we checking?
What check?
Perception.
Okay.
Oh, +4.
Woohoo!
I got a 21.
Oh,
My luck.
well.
Oh, hang on.
My luck is beginning to turn.
Perception. Sorry. +1.
I'm -1, so I'm like annoyed.
So, basically, Joe, what you do is you go to your skulls in your sheet. Can you see your sheet?
Yes.
Then you go to your skulls, you click on the +4, you keep it clicked, and then drag it over to the chat.
Yeah, whatever your
Or the plus,
number is
whatever. I have a
across from
+4,
your
yeah.
Perception. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, great.
Well, we had one exceptional roll here, so it's all right.
Hi.
Zarir, you
Hi.
think you see a little bit of movement by the entryway. Something small, surely.
Maria will like turn her head from like looking at everyone to very much she's looking directly at the entrance because it was like probably like peripheral vision, and as soon as she saw something, she's turning her head to look.
Everyone can see that, of course.
Yeah. Can
Yaris kind of like turns as they turn because they've noticed them turn.
Can I walk a little closer to the entrance? I don't want to go like to the entrance, but I just want to walk a little closer to see if I can see anything else.
Yeah, as you're heading a little closer, you can peer out the entrance a little bit.
Okay.
You don't have to go outside to do that. And you see... No, you're certain of it. You see, waiting past one of the trees, looking directly at you now that you've moved, slightly closer into the field of vision here.
Mm-hmm.
What you would first think is perhaps like one of the sled dogs back at the village, but no, it's a little bit bigger. White fur all along it. And as recognition hits you, a white wolf, it shifts and it hops up the hill a little bit, out of vision again.
Connie
Up
drops to
one
one knee almost immediately. Sorry.
Are you up here with me? Like, can you see this?
Sorry, no, I'm
could be
stupid. I'm
easily.
stupid.
Could be easily if you wanted to walk up. You can.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I was just walking behind and then just immediately fell to one knee. Not only just seeing the trees again, but also the white wolf. And just sort of being like almost like a little sort of mild state of shock, I guess. Sorry.
Is there a
No worries.
So, would Zarir know if there's a significance with white wolves, or like if
The white
they...
wolf is the representation of Erzh.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Zarir... I'm so sorry. Zarir turns to Yaris and just looks at them, and then just looks back and forth, like...
It's not there anymore now. It's just gone up the hill a little bit. You can see its tracks
Well,
in
yeah.
the snow. But you kind of
Well, yeah,
looking
like-
back and forth.
She's looking back and forth from the tracks, and then Yaris, the tracks. And then goes, "Did you see that?"
Yaris has not seen it. They weren't in view of the door.
Okay.
So, no, I didn't say that.
She'll go, there was a pretty large, not really large, but large white wolf that just was behind that tree, and she'll point out like at the tree and then point at the tracks, and she'll go like they went up there.
Yaris will move to the door. deck.
I can briefly look at the pocket where the dice are, but then looks away, so he's quiet for now.
Are you heading outside, Eurus?
Yes, I'll step outside.
It opens your field of view a fair bit more, and you can see the tracks leading up. And you can see the white wolf that looks at you for just a moment. The moment your eyes meet, it turns around again and it starts padding up the hill, out of view again behind one of the trees. Very calm.
We should follow it.
Saying that out loud for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know. If that
Like,
was,
didn't even turn. Like, Eurus didn't even turn to like look back at everyone. He just said it out loud, like facing forward.
Connie just, still almost shaking breath, just says yes, and finally sort of starts getting back up to her. Like, she's just sort of been in that position the whole time. She's finally back up to her feet. We should. Is there objections?
Serious, just like. Okay.
Like, who's all there? Like, is everyone there,
All here.
or like
Yeah,
has
you're all here.
everyone seen the wolf?
And that's
Well,
up.
you're still writing, correct?
I mean, yeah, no,
But you certainly
not
saw their
anymore. But...
reactions,
Okay.
even if you didn't see the wolf.
Okay.
The bar's just like writing poems, going, "Wait, what? What are we doing?"
Where are we going? I want to
It's
go,
honestly
but like, where are we going?
such a good character design for someone who's very tired. It's just like, because you have an excuse to be like, huh? Where?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've like it was my first week of back to uni.
No need to
So-
apologize from any of you
Yeah.
folks where it's the late of night. We know. We understand. It's all good.
We get it.
Yeah.
Zarir, I will say Zarir takes the piece of cloth and then takes the dice, puts the dice into the piece of cloth, wraps it up, and then puts it in her pocket. I want to make sure that I'm doing that for like later, like so that way people aren't like they're in two separate packets. They're together.
Wait.
I'm talking about you. She's gonna feel it now.
And so, Erzh is saying to follow. Is anyone going?
I'm going.
Eurus just starts walking.
Sure thing.
Zarir's like, I don't know where we're going or why this isn't like, but sure, yeah, let's go.
I can follow, just slightly begrudgingly.
This is further afield than any of you have been before.
We're off the beaten track. Essentially.
Well, the Holy Path is like a full... You've been traveling for 3 days now. And as you come up the hill, you don't see the wolf, you see its tracks following them, and then they suddenly disappear behind one tree. A quick look up and you'll see it at another tree, climbing up, just about to crest the top of the hill. You catch like its tail. And running up the hill, you can see the setting sun lighting this vast white expanse, reflecting off of it in a hue of different colors. Somehow the wolf is now at the bottom of the other end of the hill. No trees over here, you can see it just fine with the light. And as it's heading out, you can see in the distance a larger stone structure. Much like the one from before, but much, much larger, poking up out of the snow.
Guess where we're going.
Is it the lights that are above us? Is that the Aurora Borealis?
You think you're going to catch a little bit of that into the night based on the colors of it all. But for now, it's just the last light of the sun.
Got it. I didn't know. Didn't know what time of day it was.
Yaris is gonna head kind of towards.
It's a fair ways out. It'll take a few hours to get there. But you could.
I was saying more heading towards the werewolf's direction specifically.
Certainly. Heading down, pulling ahead of the group. There's a gust of wind that blows snow. And the wolf is gone.
Yaris would know what this is, right?
You could certainly connect the wolf to Erzh. As for the tower, you've never seen it before.
Can I do... I don't know what kind of check this would be, but Sarir has, like, a very unsettling feeling that maybe there's more under, like, the tower itself, there's more under the snow. And she doesn't want there to be, like, a pocket of, like, snow that someone could fall into, and then they're just dropping through just a void.
Yeah, like, packed snow. Not to make a reference to Minecraft again, goodness. Forgive me. But softened snow on ice or packed bits of snow you can sink into very easily, yeah.
Yeah, or like it's like there's like ice and then a little bit of snow on top. Yeah.
As long as you clear it or you test it before you put your full weight on it, you know you've lived here. You know how to do that.
Okay.
But you'd have to get there first.
Okay. Zarir will slowly, like walking pace, start moving towards the structure. She's putting herself in front of everyone else on purpose, just to like check for anything while she's walking as she's getting closer. Hoping that everyone else is falling behind, not checking to see if anyone is coming with her or not.
Zarir starts to go.
Yars is literally right behind them.
Cool.
Yeah, same with Connie. Yeah.
The three most religiously connected follow the signs.
The religious people.
Yeah.
They will all be led off of a cliff.
Wolf
Zarir
god,
doesn't
wolf
check
god,
one
wolf
place.
god. Nah.
Zarir doesn't check one place. Boom, we're all down.
How about the three
Arkin is just...
Oh, please, Arkin.
I was gonna say Arkin is just following as well, but mostly because everyone else is going this way now.
Certainly off of your mission, but
He obviously looks concerned, but he's not bringing that up. This is
Yeah, I don't think Arkin
interesting,
would
to be
mind.
honest.
Arkin's like, I'm not dying right now, and I don't have to chop down a tree, so cool.
Yeah. Also,
That-
tower thing. Ooh, that's something to look at before I die. Seems fun. Bucket list off.
and Devane, are you coming too? Presumably, but just to make sure. I'll poke you again
Goodbye, Vane.
when they get there. Marching through the snow. During your march, you're about halfway there when the last light of the sun fades and it starts to get quite dark.
I believe Yaris has a torch in their inventory.
Yeah, you could light
I
it.
don't remember what the hell I have in my inventory.
I
Hold
do
on.
that. I light the torch.
You can follow by torchlight.
Mainly because Yaris has dark vision, but not everyone else has dark vision.
Oh, I have something called Eyes of Night that I could use, but I was gonna save it.
Right.
I didn't. I just saw that I had it. I've been reading through my stuff as we've been.
All right,
talking.
you're a Twilight cleric, aren't you? Oh, no.
I am a Twilight.
You don't have 60-foot dark vision. You have 300-foot dark vision. I mean,
Yeah, and I can
Goodness.
share my
Right.
300-foot dark vision with 4 willing creatures,
That's so. My God.
and it'll
That's
last
so handy.
4 willing creatures that I can see within a 10-foot range of me, lasting for an hour. I can't do so again until I finish another long rest, unless I extend a spell slot.
gotcha.
It's kind of like insane.
Well, yeah, I'm Twilight because Zurir is like, yes, the Aurora Borealis type shit. So it made the most sense.
Yeah, it's not on the sheet, I don't think, but Yaris I think has booming howl, which is like a 300-foot thing as well.
Damn. Who doesn't have dark vision? I think Zurir will like look around at everyone and just go, who can't see in the dark?
Dark vision, dark vision, dark vision, dark vision. It's actually the only person who doesn't have dark vision. And dark vision isn't perfect, right? But the only person who doesn't have dark vision is actually your fevered friend Keanu.
Who have left in the
In the
in the
igloo,
Gajek,
presumably.
in the igloo.
He's fine.
He's
I
warm. We warmed it up.
Wait, so I have 300 feet of dark
I have
vision.
dark
at all
vision?
times?
So yeah.
Damn, okay. I only thought that I had light cantrip.
Fallen SMR, dark vision, 60 feet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn. Okay, cool.
Where do you see? how
Also, we're
much-
just all nocturnal as fuck. Okay.
It'll be on your main tab under senses.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, I do have 3. Damn, it's just daytime always for me.
I'm gonna
Well,
put
you guys have-
all on the map.
You guys all have like dark vision. Okay. I think Zurir, just to be safe, just because she doesn't know what this building is, we're off the beaten path. She's going to use Eyes of Night on everyone in the. So for the 4 people that, so Arkin, Conifer, Yaris, and Yvain.
Sure.
So that gives you guys 300 feet of dark vision now for an hour.
You'll end up with. It's a weird ability. You'll all end up with your own dark vision with something like 110 feet, which is about the length of the map. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 300 feet's insane.
So I just won't turn on the lighting for this one.
It's like with this character's booming howl, everyone in 300 feet can hear it. And if you're in 50 feet, you take damage.
The tower you are approaching looks to be maybe 2 stories tall and mostly crumbled in on itself. But as you get closer, you're able to tell that there are these strange woody protrusions like trees pulling in and out and around it, totally frozen over, and bits of old, dead foliage as well.
Is this one, do we have a map for this one, or is this one just like the
Old. You'll have a map in just a moment here.
Okay.
Um,
At this point, I would say that if Connie is able to go over to the leaves foliage, there is almost a sort of joy in her eyes as she sort of finally gets to embrace leaves.
Yeah, I mean, you can go and touch some of them. They crumple and
Touch grass.
they
Sorry.
basically crumble at your touch.
She is touching grass so hard right now. Industrial
whole-
levels of touching grass.
Touching
Insane.
leaves, even.
Do you know how good it would feel to not to touch leaves after not touching leaves, and your whole thing is like, I love leaves?
You're a leaf weirdo, but I like it.
Old waterfalls, like tiny little spewing bits of water, pull down the sides of bits of this old crumbling tower into the depths below. The center is hollow, save for some steps that are broken in places.
Okay.
And you may all join me on the very simply named temple.
Temple. Okay.
Well, this is not ominous at all.
Ooh.
What is this? What is this center bit?
This is like showing that there is depth here. There is
I see.
in the
I see.
darkness below something.
This is water. This is all water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it flowing water or is it frozen?
It's frozen.
Well, that makes sense. That was a dumb question. It's like what? It's like what, minus 80 outside? Like
Minus 80 what? Celsius? Or
yeah, probably Celsius.
Oh my.
It's
If it was minus 80 Fahrenheit, you'd be dead.
somewhere between minus 10 and minus 20. You're fine.
Okay, fair enough.
minus 80? I thought that you'd be dead with that one too.
Minus 80 is minus 112 Fahrenheit, by the way. Minus 10. It's
It's about as cold as Antarctica
So
gets.
Alex wanted us to die. Okay.
Never. I would never do such a thing. What are you talking about?
Shut the hell up. Can I do like a history check or a religion check?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if I can, because Zarir's read a lot of books. I'm looking to see if she remembers anything about what this place could be. Not what it is, but maybe what it could be, or what temple it's, like, what it's used for, or what it was used for in the past.
Certainly.
Would that be like a history check?
Yeah, you could make me history or religion. Your choice.
They're both the same, and I'm proficient in both of them. I hate myself.
Looking out over the place, there's some steps rising. The construction of it reminds you a little bit of the construction of the Elder's Igloo a little bit, just in the way things are sort of framed. And across the way you see something that looks very different from, but the style again is very similar to how Rika is depicted. You can make out almost like eyes on the flats of the structure and some kind of mouth thing, a beak.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I get it.
Stepping up to the top here, you can see on the very other end there appears to be some kind of simple mosaic on the other side, but it's fairly detailed and it's hard for you to make out from over here.
I see. How big is this drop where I'm standing?
Looking down, it's maybe 60 feet, looks like. At the bottom, there is totally frozen over water. You don't see any movement, and maybe it's hard to tell much more from up here.
So put it this way, it's too far to jump down. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to just jump down, certainly.
Don't do that.
It would hurt. It would hurt.
It's like clip of the guy jumping.
Roughly that much.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
2 6s. Dang. Okay.
But I'm just thinking of that meme of the guy jumping into the frozen pool and hitting the ice and slipping off it.
Swan bugs.
He tried to break through the ice, but he just hit it. Yours just continues to kind of like look.
Sure. Everyone's welcome to move around and explore. Of course.
Don't jump into the pool of water, though. I'd appreciate it.
solid water.
Connie is now completely fixated on the foliage. I imagine she's thinking all sorts of things of how is it warm enough for it to be, for things to be down here.
Certainly couldn't be. The foliage, as you touch it, as you grasp at some of it just to feel it, is totally frozen through, and even as your body warmth starts to melt at it, it starts to fade away in your grasp.
Wait, like the leaves just, or like the ice starts fading away.
The leaves, just what you touch, nothing more.
That's creepy as hell. Wait, sorry.
Leaves a little bit of water in your hand.
Okay, so the water's I thought you meant the literal leaves themselves just stop existing.
No, they're still there.
Okay.
It seems like they've been frozen for a very, very long time.
Yeah, a complete sort of enigma. Well, I guess.
Arkin is like a bird, right? Like bird, right?
Yes, owl.
Owl, okay. Zarir will kind of like look at Arkin and like quickly like say Arkin and like ask wave them to come over to her.
Arkham wanders over. Hello.
And then she'll like point over like to the other edge where like I've seen like I know that it looks like a bird and say it kind of looks like a bird. Zarir knows nothing about birds. She just knows Arkin's bird. So bird.
I think so. Do you want me to go check it out? Or like
Zarir just goes, please be careful. Like she's not gonna stop him. If you want to go check it out, she's not going to stop you, but she's very much like, please do not get hurt.
Arkan nods and just kind of flies over.
Yeah, flap your
Literally-
wings and fly over.
Literally the only qualified party member to actually get over there.
Yeah.
We have no other equipment.
Zarir's not like, please be careful because I care about your life and safety. Zarir is like, you're going to be sacrificed and I would rather not have to pull another name. Please be careful.
That's so real.
And just a look around. Platform.
The mosaic on this end, which I described earlier, appears to be a map of sorts. A map that's somewhat familiar to you. It looks like Akurkat. There's Ivik Urn on it, and just one little dot where a pool is, and the ocean, and the islands, the temple here. It says temple above it.
I think this place is a temple, guys. Is that on this map?
And far to the west, the mountains, it goes much further than any of your maps have ever gone. To the west and to the south, mountains stretch. And there is a star placed on the mosaic inside the mountains to the southwest.
Sketch.
Yvain is probably just like going around, sketching something, sketching like the temple.
Absolutely, you can have a little record of it for when you return.
Oh.
Yvain, there's a map over here.
Hmm?
It's a bit better than the ones we have. Can you like copy it?
Where?
There's... Okay. He kind of looks at the holes, wondering how to get the vein over.
How strong are they with flying while
Could
holding
I
on to
like
someone?
jump over this?
You can certainly try.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What would I have to roll for?
Just give me an acrobatics check. Or athletics. I presume you're better at
Um,
acrobatics.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's try. Ah, yes.
Even that
They
is
hate
enough.
me. Oh, they do? Okay.
It's
Okay,
just
cool.
a 10-foot gap.
Cool.
You leap.
And this one?
You can kind of climb up this fallen stone.
Mhm.
This is a slightly larger gap. Not by much. And you leap. And catch onto the edge. You're just with the edge of your hands. You don't quite make it. You're grasping at it. Stones are starting to fall away.
Arkin runs over to go help. If you can.
Absolutely. And you can pull your vein up. I'm just gonna...
Thanks.
A couple of the stones fall away.
He's-
Yar's literally like fucking heart stop panicked at what he's just seen, dude. I'm like, holy shit.
That'd be tricky to get back, actually.
I'll manage.
I'm sure we have a rope somewhere.
But over here, it shows more to the west. Apparently,
Okay.
there are stars over there.
Yeah, Elaine will copy it down.
Absolutely. You can take a copy of the map. It's just a little bit more detailed, a little bit wider spanning than anything the tribe had. Catching the mountains along the south and going a little bit beyond. It appears that there's some kind of forest at the very south end where the map ends.
Cool.
It's not much else here, isn't there? I wonder when no one else has been here. Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we get you back, maybe?
I
Yeah,
have
he's gonna like. I do not have a rope. That's fine.
Good. Right.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna stand on this rock. I'm gonna crouch down on this rock, and I'll see if I can catch you when you jump. Maybe.
okay. Yeah.
It's-
Okay, well, another acrobatics.
Indeed.
Oh.
Just fine this time.
Cool.
There we go.
And another.
You have plenty of people waiting for you on the other side now.
No.
And you're just about to miss the jump, but you have so many people here who can help catch you and pull you up.
Yar
Yay.
literally catches you and helps you up onto the ledge.
Thank you. Cool. Thanks.
Yes. Guys, that we take a detour to go to that star. I think it's on like the other edge.
It would be a very long detour.
Perhaps you could break it to the hours or something once we've done.
As you're stepping back this way,
Uh-oh.
there is a wisp of shadow. It's nighttime, it's hard to see initially, but there is a faint glow to them. And with your dark vision, that all of you have, you'll make out the silhouettes of wispy wolves.
Not the
Very
wispy
different from
wolves.
Erzh, much smaller, emaciated, almost.
Are they like hostile?
The
I'm going
way-
to assume they are. So
The way they're leaning in and moving in on you all, blocking the exit, certainly feels hostile.
can I roll for intimidation?
You may. You'll have to describe to me how you're intimidating them, but you may.
Literally. So Yaris
Roar.
basically stands tall
Hmm.
and letting out a really nasty deep growl.
Absolutely.
Like it's genuinely terrifying.
You let out a roar, a growl, and there's a moment where they stop and look to you. One looks up at the other one. There's some intelligence there. And then I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative.
Damn.
That's just a D20, isn't it?
It's a d20 plus dex. It's on your
Oh.
sheet, on your main tab.
That's
somewhere
right.
in the center.
That's right.
If you haven't played with the NQP combat system before, this will be a nice quick crash course for you. And I'll swap to some combat music.
Ugh. I forgot where.
Okay. Oh wait, where's initiative?
It's
It's
in the
IN
middle of
IT.
the main,
Oh, there. There we go.
like right in the middle of the page.
Mm.
The dice hate you guys. What the heck?
We're not ever. This is insane.
Really?
Oh my goodness, I've been muted.
Ah!
Yeah.
I literally was like, I'm wondering, maybe Yvain is just like, doesn't care. I said, Zura's just staring at Yvain, like staring daggers. Like, you don't know if she's mad or if she's happy you made it. And then I was like, how do I roll? And I was like, damn, these dice hate me. And I looked over at Discord and I was like, oh, I muted. Sorry about that, guys.
I grab
Swear I've been
a
here.
I grab a roll from you as well, Conifer. Let's just see if you beat the wolves.
Joe, are you there right now?
I am here, yes.
Okay.
I'm just very quiet. And
Initiative.
this is because Connie's now gone from leaves to wow, roots are so cool.
Not noticing that there's wolves and we
Oh no,
rolled
she's
for
like, she's
initiative.
definitely starting to notice, but like also, my god, plants. She hasn't seen them in so goddamn
Zuru
long.
takes her staff. Zuru takes her staff and like pokes it and pokes them like, bitch, look,
Focus.
focus, stop looking at the plants.
Do you know
Stop
how
looking
rare
at-
plants are?
Stop looking at the flora and look at the fauna that's in front of us, please.
She
Yeah.
Okay.
and she just goes,
Oh.
she just goes, I see. Oh.
And so
Hello, welcome to our.
we are going to enter combat. Here at NQP, we use an active initiative system, so these rolls only matter for who's going first. Which is going to be you, Conifer, oddly enough.
Oh.
The way it works is if you have not gone this round and you take damage, you may steal the initiative at the end of the current turn. Otherwise, at the end of your turn, if no one is going to steal, you may choose who you would like to pass to next. And it will be their turn. So, Conifer, you get whacked and poked a little, and you're like, what? I just, oh.
Yeah, oh, I see.
Yeah, you see.
And you will be our first to go.
Okay. What the hell? Alright. So, okay.
Feel free to ask questions and whatnot. There's no problem with that.
And we're doing, let's do this then. I would say that in this case, Umbra Let me just get my sheet. I would say right now, abilities. I mean, I think there's like, I think honestly, I'm not sure how much I could do from a distance. I forget how, with sort of, with the sort of thing. Obviously, from what my knowledge is on like paladins, isn't it primarily melee? If you like with smites, you can't just do it with a bow.
Yes. But you
So-
do have 30 feet of movement, and it just so happens you picked a spot to stand that is 30 feet away from the closest.
Although it might be smarter to keep distance for now.
It may be.
I also, Zach, I just noticed my cantrips aren't on my spells.
I'll get those right now, don't worry.
It's
I still have
Light,
your sheet open.
Starry Wisp, and Vicious Mockery.
Of course, it's vicious mockery.
Of course it's Vicious Mockery, what do you think? I'm a bard!
I can make people go memes.
Evie.
Eepy time!
I send you to a Hongshu.
I send you to a honk shoe land. Good night.
I think at this point, just to play it safe, she would likely just be drawing her bow and attempting to damage them before they can get into range.
You're a paladin with a bow?
Yes. She's not a ranger.
You
by the
sure?
way.
Aren't you our tank?
I mean, I will point out that she can do both. She does also have a sword. I mean,
Choosing
if
to
you would
keep
think that
distance
she'd
for
be
the
in better
moment.
position, if you think that she'd be in better position to jump straight ahead right now, then yeah, she can totally do that.
No, I just... If they're,
Really?
like, shadow creatures, because we don't know what kind of creatures they are, if they just, like, start running at us...
I definitely think it makes sense for
if
her
they-
to...
If they start running at us, Yaris will just flatten them, I think. Like,
I definitely think it's not a bad idea if she steps between the group and them. Considering Paladin and all, I do think that would make sense, actually.
Take your pick.
Is
Is
that
your
allowed
turn, after all.
movement-wise?
Yeah, of course. You can pass through your allies, assuming they don't want to block you from moving.
Okay, I would say that makes sense for now.
Oh, I need to unlock you, my bad. There you go.
Okay. So there we go, and at this point, while sort of waiting for them to approach, it would probably make sense to... Do I get one shot with my bow? I don't figure how many it is at this point. With
At this
actions.
level, you can use one if you want to strike with your bow. You could also hold an action to use your blade, if you'd prefer. When they approach.
Hold an action to use my... So wait, how would that work then?
You'd basically ready yourself to attack, and when one got in melee, you would attack it immediately.
I'd say damage it for now before I get into range, and then it'll make my job as a tank much easier.
Very fair.
we also learn information if you do that.
Yeah, so let's attempt to attack it with bow. So, what's my attack roll?
So, if you go to your actions tab, you'll have your longbow. I believe it's under your weapons. And there's a little 5 there, which you can click and drag directly onto the enemy token to make an attack against them.
Wait, so main skills, abilities? No, sorry. inventory.
Actions, the very last tab.
Ah, I'm stupid. There
No,
we go.
no, I'm just giving a very short description, that's all.
Okay, so longbow, and there's the world icon.
Yes, there's the little or the little 5 with the dice, which you can click and drag directly onto the wolf you want to attack. Or if you're
I
having
would say start with the one that's in closest range.
certainly.
Of course.
The arrow clinks against the ground, just barely missing.
Right, that's my turn.
Since you didn't harm it, you may choose the next person who will go in the initiative.
Who do you think makes the most sense? currently it's set up to be yours,
That could work.
correct?
I mean, I choose one who also has ranged attacks at this point.
I have a bow, but I'm a cleric, so
I also
I have ranged.
I have a crossbow.
I can
It's a hand
take the
crossbow.
Okay. At this point, it's whoever feels that they can do the most with this range.
Hmm.
A classic Who Wants It.
hold
Yeah,
on.
classic.
I can go. Alex, you can go.
Zach, I have a
whoever.
question.
Can basically, I'll put it this way: Yaris takes basically a hand crossbow shot, pretty much immediately.
Sure. You were thinking about yours, so maybe we go that way. I can answer your question as well.
All right.
Sorry.
I have a channel divinity that
Mhm.
I'm a little confused about. Because it
Uh,
says it lasts for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated or die. So does that mean that this channel divinity only lasts for a minute, or it lasts until I am incapacitated or I
It lasts
die?
for a minute unless you're incapacitated or you die before then.
Whichever comes first, essentially.
Got it. Thank you. That's all.
Ugh.
Over to you, yours. Crossbow. Bam. You
Nice.
fire at the center one and the bolt. It pulls through it as it hits, but it pulls some of the shadow with it, leaving this creature slightly smaller. Now you can roll your damage right onto it as well.
The damage. That's the damage next to the dice number, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Nice roll. So it seems
it's
like
hurt.
your physical weapon is less effective against this creature, but that certainly hurt anyways.
Well, that's fun.
Anything else from you, yours?
No, not right now.
Then it will steal the initiative. And it will rush forwards. And Connie's in the way, so it's going to try and bite at you, Connie. To no avail. It will pass to one of its allies. Will rush in as well. And to attack in tandem. Still to no avail. The final one will rush forwards and leap up onto some of the rubble of the tower, and then leap down in and amidst a bunch of you. But that's all it can do. So it has to pass to one of you all, and I will do that at random. Top to bottom, that is Arkan.
Okay. So, Arkan is gonna cast their fist, right? After noticing that the physical attack didn't do much damage.
Absolutely. What does that look like? This is a question I should ask more.
Ah, right. Gosh. So basically, wind wraps around him. Oh, yeah, he mumbles a few words as wind wraps around him, and pretty much he directs it to his bow.
Absolutely.
So that's here's just like a ring of wind around his arrow as he steps away first, just onto the ledge a bit,
Certainly.
and proceeds to fire at the Umbra Wolf.
Take your shot.
I can find the thing. Eat.
Oh. The bolt flies
Damn.
directly between the
Wow.
shadowy creature's eyes, and I have a feeling you have killed it, but let's see.
So I got the piercing damage here.
That should be the all of it.
Damn!
Yeah,
Oh.
it just pierces right through a burst of wind, which disperses it.
Maybe I'm good with the shitty rolls if we can have good rolls during fights.
They say
Insane.
this without much of one shot, jeez. And then I shall pass to Zahir, I think.
Over to
Zero.
Zahir.
The... Okay.
Sorry.
Do I have to touch? Is this... No, this isn't...
It always takes 3 sessions to get everyone's names down for me. Don't worry.
It's about a little weird. Sorry. Okay. I think... I've been trying to think about what I want to do. Let's... Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless. Hold on. Is that what I want?
Drink
No.
it, man.
No, it's not. It's not what I want. Where is it?
I can't believe one of them is already just completely just. My God.
I know
Just
what I want
obliterated. Oh.
Sorry.
No
I
worries.
know what I want my bonus action to be.
Laptop
I'm trying to
things.
think of- Actually, I want to be cool. I'm gonna cast Command.
Certainly.
I don't know how to show that. I don't know how to do that, but it's
So,
okay.
if you scroll down in your Actions tab, you'll see Command.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And you'll actually see that there's a couple buttons to the right of it.
Ooh.
One of them
okay.
says Cast. When you
Cast,
mouse over, if you
save,
click and
listen.
drag it onto the token, it will have them make the save and tell us whether it succeeds or not.
Oh, okay. So I'm casting Command on the one that's near, the one that's like, that jumped but didn't, couldn't, om nom.
Gotcha.
Oh!
It looks
you
like it
say-
gets good rolls too.
My command, I say in like a deeper voice. Flee.
You say flee, and you watch as there's a glow that covers its eyes. This little redness that it had been looking at you from the darkness with before shifts to a blue, into a green, and then fades as it withstands your command.
It withstands it?
Indeed. That natural 20 was the wolf rolling a natural 20 against your spell.
Damn!
Oh.
Okay. I'm then gonna use my bonus action. Does touch? No, it's not. I'm gonna use bonus action Shield of Faith.
Absolutely.
I can't. A shimmering sounds a creature of my choice. Okay, I want to use Shield of Faith on Conifer.
Absolutely. What does your Shield of Faith look like?
It looks like kind of like my Shield of Faith would be very much like the Aurora Borealis. Like,
Shimmering lights
yeah.
glowing around you, Conifer. You have 2 additional AC.
Thank you.
And then that's my turn.
I think I can
didn't-
actually apply that. One moment. There you go. There we go.
I didn't attack it technically. I used a spell to make it go away, but I didn't hurt it.
Yep, you may pass the initiative.
Yvain, it's your turn.
Yay. One moment. Sorry, I've just eaten something really spicy.
Oh, dear. Wow. Now, quick. Well, it's still spicy.
Use fire breath.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna probably cast Starry Wisp.
Certainly.
On the
So,
fucker.
Starry Wisp is actually
When I
not
don't
a spell
have it.
I have in my database or in my brain.
Oh.
I've never seen it before.
Okay,
so I'll just work with you to make it work.
You launch a mode of light at one creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack
Great. That we can
against the
definitely
target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 radiant damage. Until the end of your next turn, it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius, and can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I will
Cool.
actually be able to just custom make that for you right now.
Cool. So I can just cast. Yay! I'll cast it on the one.
Fucking rolls
Wow.
up.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
Uh,
seeing
Yeah,
an
right.
inordinate amount of natural 20s today.
So it will automatically apply that, right?
Yep, you can just click and drag the damage.
The only person not getting that 20
Damn.
The light
Connie.
seems particularly effective against their shadowy form as you disperse it in one strike.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
wow, that's really
Oh,
convenient
cool. That's a
knowledge.
cantrip. And that's a
Legit
cantrip.
looked at it and went, die.
I cast
Go.
die.
I cast die
Vayne.
for you.
That would be the
Yeah.
end of the round. However, the
Uh-huh.
dead cannot steal, which means a famous saying over here at NQT,
Yeah.
of course. And so you may choose any one of your allies to begin the next round after
Well,
you move and
me-
whatever else you want to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna steal the show a bit here. Hopefully.
Yeah?
You've doomed yourself by saying
I will
that, you know
try.
that.
I will try. I
We're
will
gonna get
try.
an out
Look,
one.
Cyrus up.
Damn.
Your second
Damn,
bolt misses
okay.
and strikes against the ground.
Yep. That.
That is
yeah.
the laws of the universe.
I
after
deserve
all.
that one. I deserve that one. Well, can I, what was it again? You have this extra action that we can do, right?
Bardic inspiration, I believe, as a bard.
No,
Might be
no, no,
true.
but do you also do that with the?
Oh, you
God,
want to do a
with the-
martial check? I wasn't even
Yeah,
going to
martial
introduce
check.
that this combat.
Oh damn.
But you
Okay.
can. We can show them now, right at the end, and then we'll do it again next time.
Yeah.
Marshall.
Marshall check?
Martial check. I love martial check.
For free,
Okay.
on your turn, you may look towards an enemy and attempt to deduce something about it, either using any of your skills that you think would be appropriate. For example, you could argue Arcana to try and determine a mage's spell. Or you can always just make a flat wisdom check if in the moment you're just like, I don't know what I want to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a wisdom check. I wanna have the whole full menu. I wanna know. Oh shit!
Well,
damn.
you don't
Okay.
know.
Well,
It
it's certainly a wolf.
is probably a wolf, yes.
It
Probably.
might be a
I
cat.
don't know, it could just be like
Might
a
be a
really...
cow.
What if it's a husky? Like a husky, you know?
It could be.
Yeah,
This is
true.
a baby.
Come here, puppy.
Yeah.
This is a baby.
Imagining your Vayne going, come here, puppy, and just slapping knees is very funny.
Stop it. Stop that.
Especially when you're a cat person in real life.
I love huskies.
Same,
Yeah,
aw.
you wouldn't love them if you owned them.
Who would you like to pass to of
They're
them?
annoying as shit.
So, cute as hell, annoying as hell, apparently.
I'll pass to Connie because she's right in front of it.
Sounds good. Over to you, Connie.
Okay, well... I mean, it makes sense to probably do a smite, wouldn't it?
From what you saw, that kind of radiant energy is particularly effective against these creatures.
Yeah, divine smite, immediately.
Absolutely.
Divine smite
So we are, of
immediately.
course, using the legacy rules, which means you don't even have to choose to smite until you've hit it.
Oh, okay, so just longsword first then, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, we.
And that is certainly a hit.
Alright, and then in case divine smite.
Alright, so I'm going to teach you how to apply your Divine Smite. In your Actions tab, if you scroll down, you have your class Paladin things, and one of them is Divine Smite. There's a little
Yes.
button to the right of it. If you just click that once, it will apply it to do that damage to your next attack. And now you... sorry, not that one, my bad. It looks like a little silhouette of a person.
Oh.
There, perfect. And now you can scroll back up to your longsword where it has the 1d8 plus 3 slashing, and you can click and drag that onto the token you're attacking.
Oh god, I've kind of blocked it now. It's
If you need
over.
be, you can roll it into the chat and I can drag it on too. Not a problem.
Thanks.
It's Chover.
True.
Oh.
Oh bloody hell.
You got it. We'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
So British every time we do that.
Only a hit.
Oh bloody
That's
hell!
the 1d8 plus 3 specifically is what you're looking to drag over.
1d plus 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
One more time.
Oh,
Nice.
that's 22 points
Oh,
of
okay.
damage in a strike.
Okay.
First of all, double 8s on the smite, which immediately bursts the wolf to pieces as you exceed its hit points by 24.
I didn't have to heal any
Instant
of you.
death.
It-
Status
damage-
dead.
Damage. Damage exceeds hit points by 24.
Yes,
Jesus
it's vulnerable to
Christ.
radiant damage, and you rolled 16 on the radiant damage, so that was 32 radiant damage.
I cast nuclear sword. What the hell?
I can't die.
I cast die on you and you. We're just giving out dies like candy.
I cast fuck specifically you.
And with that, everything goes quiet again, save for you and your allies. Damn, you guys were kind of badass. Anyways.
Hell yeah.
We'll try to
Yeah.
roll an investigation roll later on. We all get nat ones. The dice heads are like, this is your one time that you're badass? Die.
Also gone. Okay. Arkin just kind of looks at Soraya.
Zuri looks back. What's up?
He kind of like points to the dice and is like, that has divination magic on.
She'll,
Do you-
like,
Oops,
Huh?
when you said dice, she'll like pull the dice wrapped in cloth out.
Do you think that like led the wolves towards us?
Zuri will like shrug.
Okay.
Just like she's looking at the dice and she's just like, I don't know. I don't. They're shiny. I like she's very much like, I really only know about snow and raw meat and like books. And like the ancestors didn't tell me about this, so like
Okay. I don't know what to do with this information, but it's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yara suggests we should probably head back if there's nothing else here.
that's a good idea.
There could be more.
Is there anything down in like this pit?
You want to look down? You can give me a perception check if you want to look from up here.
Okay. Where my
Yeah, don't
perception
fall.
at?
Don't fall. It's 6d6 worth of damage.
You can tell there are shapes, like things have been frozen inside
Shapes
the
and
ice
colors.
below, but you're not sure what.
In the square hole.
In the square hole. Zora just kind of like nods her head, like that's a hole. And then she goes to like walk over here. She's just waiting to leave.
Amazing.
Yeah, anyone who wants can do a check. If you look over the edge. Yeah, Fane. You can tell based on the silhouette of things, you'd have to go down there to get a real good look, but there's probably hundreds of different weapons frozen down there,
No doubt.
and probably a few bodies as well.
Damn. Okay.
Can I
The
use
meat
rope
pit.
out of my inventory to go down there?
Yeah, if you want to secure it to something and just go down. Yeah.
Who's the beefiest besides yours? I'd secure it to them.
Conifer.
Connor's
Not
the
me.
strongest for sure.
not the bard.
Not
It
the
would-
twink.
It would be
Not the
Conifer.
twink.
It'd be Conifer. Because I have
Actually, I
18
could
hit
tie the
points.
rope to the twink and lower the twink down.
True.
I could just hop down there if you want.
Yeah.
They
That's
can
also
fly.
true.
Also true.
Do you want me to go check
It's like, you want to
the
go down there? Pass me the twink. Come out.
Is it dark down there?
It is dark, yeah. But everyone can see in the dark now. For,
Oh yeah,
for
That's right.
more than the map.
I forgot. Yeah, yeah. My dark vision is 420. Technically, it's on my D&D Beyond, and I was like, "Damn, I'm wilding over here."
That's funny. Here. There you go. You want to go down, Arkin? Do you want to lower someone down or be lowered down? Anyone else?
We do have rope.
I can notice as everyone's looking down and just kind of hops down carefully.
Just gonna make you small. Show that you're down there.
I mean,
Can I make a perception check to see what's in the ice?
No
If I say
need. I'm
anything
just gonna see
interesting.
if anyone else is going down.
Got it.
can I use the rope to go down?
Yeah, I could like lower you down with the rope.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. No need for a check on that.
We
Okay,
just do
cool.
Yep. There's no danger
Oh.
to it. You can just secure the rope and hold on and be
it.
lowered.
Yours
down.
is
Lowered.
like built like different. Like he just literally ties it around his waist.
Evain is a circus twink, so
The twink has been lowered.
Literally weighs nothing.
Xavier's just kind of looking at
Yeah.
Yaris like, "What the fuck?"
Both of you
'Cause,
down there.
Yours has 450 lift.
Don't
My
make it
God. Okay, fuck it up. I guess.
Mhm.
Hee
Both of you down at the bottom can walk across the ice carefully. It's quite slippery. But it's relatively clear down here, and you can see into it deep below. There's this, what was once a deep pool of water is now stricken through with different chords where air was, of cracks, and what is now very, very deep ice. Weapons are frozen inside the water, the ice, as though they had been falling into it as they were frozen. There's also dozens of orcs who are frozen in here.
Like flash frozen.
Yeah.
huh?
None of them look
Damn.
familiar.
The orcs. Do they look like surprised or?
Yeah, it looks like they were in the midst of a battle. Anger, fear, those kinds of emotions are frozen on their faces. You can only make out the expression of maybe 4 of them. The rest are much deeper down. And you can each make me a perception check.
I'm very glad
Okay.
I did not send Xavier down there.
These were frozen alive.
Good roll
Perception.
again. Arkin as well. Evain and Arkin, your eyes are quickly drawn a short distance away to something you know to be incredibly holy. A wooden
Oh.
blade carved with runes. One of the holy blades. Frozen
Oh.
just a couple inches below the surface of the ice.
The religious nerds are up here, and they're just like, "Ooh, holy
Ooh.
item."
Ooh.
Should we
Do
get
you have-
that?
I mean, I have a dagger. We can try to like dig it out with my daggers.
I have a sword.
Yeah.
Careful.
So
I can
yeah, he's
stab it.
probably gonna like, yeah. Evana's definitely like gonna crouch down and try to like hack at the ice with a dagger.
Certainly.
Tarkin helps with his
Don't-
scimitar.
Is
Do I
the
have-
ice completely frozen through, or is it
It
actually?
is solid. Yeah.
It's like thick ice. They'd be fine like chiseling it out like an ice sculpture.
It's you guys can hear the chipping of ice from up top even. As you both begin to work away at it.
Severe will just be like peering over, like not over your shoulder, but around your torso, and trying to look down, like, what the hell am I hearing?
Yaris at this point is just like he's like lying on his stomach, kicking his feet, watching.
I want art of that now.
True.
Of the rope tied to it with a twink at the end of it,
Bro,
chipping
he's
away at
like-
eyes. I need
He's like,
that
bro, I'm
immediately.
kicking my feet. Oh my god. That's not-
I need that ice obliterated.
That'll be the title.
Basically, like, because Yaris doesn't know how thick the ice is from up here. Basically, like, don't fall through, otherwise you'd have to pull up a sopping wet.
Someone click the description and maybe I'll push it to Kat as one of her warm-up doodle ideas.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna take you like a solid hour or two to chip out. Solid
Oh
ice
God.
is rather strong, and you are both very weak.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a
I mean, that's-
question.
you could drink her down, Connie down. She does have a monstrous amount of strength.
I have fairy
Mhm.
fire.
Can you melt the ice?
Fairy fire isn't hot; it is just revealing.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Ooh,
Can I
shapes and
absorb the ice?
colors.
What was that?
Yeah,
Oh, I wonder-
I've been looking. I don't think I have anything that like.
Can I,
I don't
can I set an arrow on fire? Would that help? Maybe.
You'd need a source of the fire, but yeah, you could.
He has
Let's
that
see.
torch.
You do.
I have that.
That's true.
I
It's
do have
probably
the torch.
most of the way burned down now, but you still have the remnants of it. Yeah,
I also have a tinderbox.
that would help.
Isn't that? Yeah.
If you
I have holy water.
holy icicle.
Yeah, holy icicle.
Oh,
I also have
yeah.
a box.
I will set an arrow on fire to see if that would help.
You can rub a little bit of fat on the arrow and light it up, and you just want to shoot it down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shunk. An arrow slams between your arms, Arkin and Yvain, into the ice.
It's on fire.
Jerry just goes, oh good, and goes back to kicking his feet and like putting his head on his hands, like hee hee.
Elbows on the ground.
Yeah.
And after a little bit of digging, yeah, I'll say the fire speeds it up just a little bit as well. You'll probably be here for 40 minutes, but
Yay!
you can chip out what is called in the tribe an ancestor blade.
Does Zarir see this?
Yeah, once they hold it up, you can see it.
Okay. Please hold it up. So he's just like.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Sorry.
Actually,
I refuse.
Fuck you.
I'll pocket it.
Actually, fuck you. Yeah.
Puts it behind bag,
It's-
pokes tongue out.
Made of wood.
Yeah,
but even as
exactly.
you lift it, it's extremely heavy. And there's runes carved all along one side that glow a dull blue.
Is there any way to tell what the runes say?
I could do a religion check.
Say something.
Yeah, it's just an older form of the same language, so a religion check or if you think you would know it, might be able to decipher them.
Would I know it?
Make me a religion check. Let's see. You probably know at least pieces of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you were studying them
killing
last week.
Oh, cool. I'm like, I look over fucking Yaris's feet, like his kicking feet. I go, hey, it's that thing.
You know, the elders keep up 3 of them to hand out for especially important missions.
That's the 4th one. Oh. That just clicked to me out of character. Oh. That was an important mission. Damn. Now they're dead.
I wonder what this quest was. Does Arkin and Vane take it?
No,
Up to them.
actually, we're gonna leave it here. Sorry.
After all of that.
Puts it
Bravo.
back in the eyes, pours water over it to refreeze it.
Yeah, which of you wants to hold it?
Me? Or do you want to do it, Arkham?
I'd
I
be happy to let Vane have it.
There you go.
Or for
Okay,
momentarily.
cool.
I will add the Ancestor Blade
Yay.
to your inventory.
He's like gonna like take it, like he's literally gonna sit down on the ice and like draw a sketch of it before doing anything else. The others can wait.
We're just like, what? Why are you sit?
Slowly pulls the rope a little bit to drag them across the ice. While they're sitting on their butt.
Yeah, imagine Yvain just like slowly getting like pulled here. Oh, slowly. While continuing to draw, literally getting pulled up. Like I imagine him
You're
like
hanging in the
hanging,
air.
hanging down, like trying to like hold the sword and his like little notebook with one hand, starting to scribble in the other, like hanging down.
Completely
Yvain.
unfazed by the fact that they're now horizontal. Like-
Vane, do you want me to hold the sword while you draw it as Arkin starts flying up?
Like
I will-
flying up
by the
next
way-
to him.
Yeah, just holding the sword so they can like see it and draw at the same time.
Certainly.
I'm
Sure.
going back to
Oh,
the plants.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By now, a good chunk of the tips of the leaves on this section of the tree are now fully melted.
Oh,
She's
You've
just gone
been
back to like
tapping
playing
and-
with them again.
Touching them, seeing them. Once upon a time, they
You know-
say all of this area was filled with things like this that didn't melt. They say that when you find paradise, it is where they will be.
We'll like look at what Connor is doing and notice that they're just touching the leaves, and she'll just go, "It's a little odd, but okay," and just go back to like making sure the bird and the twink make it up alright.
Yeah, they get up just fine. You've got a full sketch by the time you're up top again.
The river will look at Arkin and say, "So what did you see?"
A lot of people and a lot of weapons
People?
under the ice. People.
What kind of people?
Dead people.
Well, I don't
No,
think
I
were
didn't
dead
think
when
they were
frozen.
alive.
I think they
She'll-
were frozen
she'll just-
alive.
She'll just like squint her eyes just slightly and go, what kind of people? She's more asking, are they elves? Are they like
Tribesmen.
gods? Huh?
Tribesmen. People I don't recognize. But tribesmen.
She'll just like pause and just like, because she doesn't know how to like process that like there are practically the ancestors that she's been like looking up to could be down there. And she just
I-
nods and just kind of like slowly walks this way. Like we
Yar.
can go.
Yaris also starts walking, still tethered.
There's just a rope between you two still.
So you two can't get any more than 50 feet apart at the moment.
Yeah.
Like 100 feet probably.
I just have the image of of them just like in their sketchbook, nose deep, still tethered, being like,
Yeah.
The dog walking the twig.
That just
It's true. Now, it's not the twink walking the dog; it's the dog walking the.
They're too busy sketching things for them to stop
True.
them wandering off.
yeah, it's literally like the thing of like if it's like someone like when a child's like just not really very coordinated and they just like keep walking into things
Oh yeah.
because they're distracted and they're thinking.
It's like those people that have like those child leashes.
Yeah, child leeches. Yeah, those are really convenient.
There you go. You are
Oh,
now a leash
wow.
child.
It just has started to storm here, so I'm gonna close all windows real quick. I'll be right back.
No worries. Are you all
Yeah,
headed out from
Yvain
here?
literally just
Yes.
Yvain might like
I think.
sit in something or on something
You can
and
always go
just
join.
let himself get pulled.
Always join
by,
Keanu in the Kajak. It's at least meant to glide, you know.
Look,
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
look.
yeah, and like have
you're
yours. Yeah.
they're not that heavy or big. Yaris just puts them on their shoulders.
Ah. Yeah, like and Yvain props like the book on his
between
head.
the ears.
Yeah.
That's the cutest thing.
Aw, that's adorable.
They're still tethered as well. I need
just,
this
like,
from Cat now.
Yeah.
He's just like slowly walking towards the exit.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You'll all be able to return back to the Holy Grove, back to the igloo where there's still a warm fire going. Keanu's resting peacefully on one of the many beds. If there's anything else you wish to discuss, you may. It's very, very late for all of your characters.
Have we just headed back? Is that what's happened?
Yes.
Zarir will ask whoever is holding the blade.
Yvain.
Okay. Obviously, Yvain probably is just still like in their sketchbook. But she will like ask, "Can I see the blade, like the holy blade?" Because she has seen them, like Zarir has seen them like being handed out to others, or she's read about it, but she's never been able to like hold one or see one up close. So she's very interested in this blade. She doesn't want to keep it. She just wants to look at it and like study it, because it's kind of like seeing a celebrity in the wild. She's very much like, oh my gosh, I have the chance to touch that. So.
And since Carlo is off for the moment, I'm going to say they pass it over to you with the expectation that you return it.
Yes. Can I?
Yeah. You can have it. It's
Can I
okay.
just do like a investigation check, or is there like another check I can do to
Just
get
looking
more
along it,
information?
you can
Okay.
read the runes. You've already made the check for this, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh damn! Wait, I'm gonna grab some water before I sit down again.
And
Hydrate.
very important. The runes along the blade say "Forwards to Paradise."
That's
Oh,
the name of
shit.
the movie.
Oh, that's the name of the thing. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
That's weird.
Now I have a question, Zach.
Mhm.
Zarir knows that her parents went on a like seeking paradise journey.
Mhm.
Obviously she would have been too little, but would she have any, not recognition, but any thought that this might have belonged to them. Or they
Looking
might
at
have
it,
carried something similar.
Thinking about it, thinking back, trying to remember, you were very young at the time.
Yeah.
But you do remember the elders handing over not just one, but several of these. 3.
She'll kind of just like look at the blade, like holding it, and just silently just put it next to Yvain, and then lay down and just like turn away from everyone because she's just very like upset that like, you know, this could have been theirs. She doesn't know, but she knows that like they were last seen with something like this. So she's just like silently going to sleep.
And it crosses your mind as you're going to sleep that there is one surefire way to know. You could always go back and ask the remaining elders.
Oh shit, you right. She's like, God damn it. Okay. And then she's just honk me.
Sleep comes quickly.
Yeah.
Very Eevee.
She an Eevee girl.
Anyone else want to do anything before they rest tonight?
Hello, I'm back in. I don't want to do anything.
You find
How can this guy again sleep?
sleep.
It's a very. It would be very funny if she slept in the leaves. Then she'd just be really soggy in the morning.
Really soggy in the morning.
By the way, soggy
Sopping
in the
wet
morning.
cat.
Soggy in the morning, not a bad band name.
That is true. That is facts.
True.
It is.
I was gonna
funny.
say something else,
It's
but I stopped myself.
It's you know what?
Yeah, I thought about that.
I'm gonna have her rest her head on the leaves,
Sure.
Aw.
and then she's gonna have wet hair. But like that's more dealable in cold than like your entire body being soaked in thawed ice.
Yaris has
Concordance.
plonked the twinkle down onto their own bed.
Very valid.
I'm gonna raise the party concordance to 6 as a note. Whatever that means, you'll find out eventually. It's a good thing. Bigger number, good thing.
This is a secret tool we'll use for later, I say in Mickey Mouse voice.
I like plonked.
Everyone heading off to sleep. I'm gonna get one more roll from everyone tonight, and we'll have the very start of a scene. So
Yep.
could I get a general charisma check from everyone?
Oh god.
Charisma.
Yeah,
Charisma.
just abilities, charisma.
Well-
okay, hold on. I gotta remember how to do that. It's just you're pulling charisma and just throwing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
30. Lol.
Check all that scene.
13,
Oh,
13, 13.
Two! I got
But
it.
Conifer will be the one.
no. It's the leaves.
The rest
The leaf
on your
rest.
leaves. You've had quite a day, after all. Would you please describe to me, and it can just be the barest bits of it, but what is Conifer dreaming about?
Leaves.
I would say that tonight, especially with seeing the cave, actually, it's as if she
The
wakes
leaves.
up. Yes, the leaves. It's as if she wakes up in this cavern, and then she watches as all of it thaws in sort of a quick, like a sort of time lapse, rapidly, and then as the seasons sort of speed up, thawing and freezing and thawing and freezing again, and then flips again to the barest edges of a wood. You know, a couple of trees, no leaves, more just trunks at that point, all separated by thick layers of snow. white wolves like turning into shadows and back again in the distance. This camouflage making it hard to really see anything.
And one such
Aw.
wolf will approach you in your quite vivid, shifting dream. One you'll remember, certainly. Shifting back and forth. Smoke trailing off of it in both. That pulls and twists around you. And a voice says, "Now, kid, where did you find those?" And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
Yo, the voice acting's on point.
Yeah.
My
Damn,
jaw dropped. I was like,
Yeah.
you should do
Listen.
audiobooks or
Girl
some shit.
flabbergasted.
You should do audiobooks. Damn.
I've been running 2 campaigns of Domain of Demons for the last 2 months.
Hey,
Which is
hey Zach, if
my
I
own
ever end up
demonic
publishing
campaign.
my book, I want you to do the audio.
True.
That's quite the compliment, thank you.
His next season character speaks like that. In Valence.
Actually terrifying. Actually,
Amelia's just
terrifying.
like, I'm really scared.
It's actually the wolf. It's actually just the wolf.
It's the...
Thank you to everyone here for coming and supporting me in this way. And thank you to everyone who hopped by over the course of the stream for supporting me in that way. And we'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
Yay.